Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm a little bit behind in filming this video. This is my 11 and 12 week pregnancy update, which is very exciting. I also want to start this video very quickly, as I do all my other ones, and apologize for A, my daughter, and B, the echoiness of the room. Moving on from that, because I do that all the time. I am currently 14 weeks pregnant today. So like I said, I am a little bit behind, so I'll be filming the 13 and 14 week pregnancy update next week. Because like I tell you guys before, I want to finish the whole week before I tell you guys how I was feeling, because things can change all the time, every day, you never know. So I have some things that I wrote down, so if you see me looking down at my phone, that's why. But I just wrote down some things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Chelsea, and I'm 14 weeks pregnant with baby number 2, and I already have a beautiful little girl who turned 1 yesterday. If you're a returning viewer, then thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and thumbs up this video if you guys really like it. But let's jump right into the video. First thing that I want to talk about, because it's been so prominent for me, is the headaches. I've been getting headaches pretty frequently, just about every single day, and it's an awful feeling. I did have this with my last pregnancy, so I was pretty expectant that this was going to come on during this pregnancy. They're not always like migraine terrible headaches. They're more so like a dull headache that I have just all day. Nothing helps. I try ice packs, heating pad, well not heating pad, but like a heated washcloth. I take a nice warm shower or a bath, and I'll lay down when I can and close my eyes, and I do try to take Tylenol only when I absolutely need it, but that doesn't even seem to work for me. And it stinks because nothing helps. Literally nothing helps, and I feel just so powerless, because it's like I have to feel this way, and I have to feel this way all day, and there's nothing that I can do that helps it. And I can't just lay around and veg out because I have a toddler I have to take care of. But that's motherhood. So that's something I've been dealing with. I'm hoping now that I'm in my first week of the second trimester, I'm hoping that that fades away. It faded away for me with Emmalynn in the second trimester, so I'm hoping it does the same this time. But we'll see. I did talk to my doctor about it, and all she said was pretty much there's kind of nothing they can do. The only thing they can do for me is give me a prescription if I have a migraine that doesn't go away, which isn't the case for me. I have headaches that come on pretty much every day, but they do go away, so I don't fit that category. Another thing that's continued throughout the weeks, I think I've mentioned this from my very first pregnancy update, is how I pee every 5 minutes. I mean, I pee a lot anyways because I drink so much water. I drink a gallon or a little bit more a day. And you're so cute. She's waving at me. So I do drink a ton of water, and I know that that's why I have to pee a lot. But then being pregnant on top of that makes it worse. Like Josue, my husband, will be like, oh my God, you have to pee again. You literally just went. I get up throughout the night and pee. I mean, before we leave the house, I always pee before we go, just so I don't have to pee in a public bathroom, because I really don't like to do that. So, and I swear to you, and I kid you not, that I literally pee 3 times before we leave the house, and I still have to pee when we're out. Like, that's how bad it is for me. But you know what? If that's one of the worst things that's happening, then so be it. I'll take it. Another thing that I had mentioned, I think last week or the week before, maybe both weeks even, was having very vivid dreams. I did have this with my last pregnancy. I don't like having dreams like this, because when you do have a nightmare, it's just so intensified, because everything in your dream or nightmare feels so unbelievably real. So like I had such a vivid dream last night, and I don't remember what it was about, to be honest with you. I remembered right when I woke up this morning, but it just feels so real, and I feel like I'm in such a deep, deep, deep sleep, and it really feels like everything that's going on in my dreams happens. And it's funny because this only happens to me during pregnancy, and I know that this is a common symptom for many pregnant women, is having these types of dreams. And I did have it with my first pregnancy, and so I sort of expected it this time, but I honestly don't like it. I don't like having these vivid dreams. Another exciting moment for the weeks 11 and 12 was feeling baby move for the first time. And I felt baby move during week 12, which was super exciting, and I felt that it was super early because last pregnancy, I don't think I felt my daughter move until maybe 20 weeks or so. I can't remember. I have it written down somewhere. But I know that they say second time moms feel the baby move way sooner than with their first pregnancy. And that's because second time moms know what the baby moving at an early stage feels like. And so I guess that's why I'm feeling baby move. And it's mostly at night, like before I go to sleep and I'm lying down and I'm still and I'm not moving. That's when I feel the baby move a lot. And that's exciting because I'm like, oh, the baby's moving. Like I actually know. When the first time you're pregnant, I feel like you're like, was that the baby? Was that my stomach? You know, you're sort of, you know, you don't want to think that it's the baby when it might not be, and you're really unsure. But with the second pregnancy, I feel like you know exactly what to look for and what it feels like, especially in the beginning stages. So you can definitely tell when it's baby. So that was awesome to feel that. And I vlogged about it too. So if you guys watch our daily vlogs, then you already knew that. One thing that I don't like, not that I don't like to talk about, but it's something that I guess, okay, well, let me start by explaining it this way. One thing I don't like to do is get on the scale. And that's not because I think that, you know, I'm fat or that I look terrible or whatever the case may be. I just feel like I can feel a certain way and be like, you know, I've been working out, I eat right, you know, I feel good about myself. And then I get on the scale and it's sort of like, excuse my language, but that all goes to shit, because the scale can make you feel so bad. Like you're like, what do you mean I gained this much weight? You know, I work out, I do everything right, blah, blah, blah. And getting on the scale, I don't know about you, but it never makes me feel good. So that's one thing I try to refrain from doing. I did start out a little bit more overweight than I wanted to be. I wanted my weight to be around 140, which is my normal weights, like pre-pregnancy, when I was super fit and like muscular and stuff. I was 140. When I got pregnant with Emmalynn, I was 160. I gained some weight when we moved to Texas because Texas food. And this time getting pregnant with this baby, I started out my weight at 157. Now the difference between the two pregnancies is with Emmalynn, I never worked out. I maybe went to the gym 3 times. In my whole entire pregnancy, I was not active. I most certainly did not eat right. I ate whatever I wanted to eat, no matter what it was, how bad it was for me. It didn't matter, I ate it. Whatever you put in front of me, I ate. The difference this time is I only eat bad once a week. I give myself like a cheat meal, if you wanna say that. And I eat good throughout the entire week and reward myself once a week with whatever I want. So this time around, last I checked, I haven't actually gained any weight. Now I haven't been on the scale recently because I told you guys I'm not a big fan of it. But last time I checked, I hadn't gained anything, and that was about a week ago that I stepped on the scale. And by this time, my last pregnancy, guys, I had gained, my gosh, probably 10, 15 pounds, maybe even a little bit more because of the way I was eating. But this time I'm so focused on eating right and working out because I don't want to gain too much weight where I'm in the same predicament as I was this time. And, you know, it took so long to even lose, you know, 50 pounds or whatever. So anyways, I'm kind of ranting on that subject, but I'm being healthy is what I'm getting at, and I'm hoping to only gain a minimal amount of weight so it doesn't take me as long to lose it, because I do have a little extra weight to start with that I already need to lose. So, and that topic brings me right on to my next topic, which is how I have so much energy. I mean, I've had energy like throughout this entire pregnancy. And it's so weird for me because when I was pregnant with Emmalynn, God, I was so tired. And I was working, I worked a part-time job. I was a secretary for an accounting firm. And it was a sitting down job, but oh my God, I would go in there and I would literally just want to lay down. I was so tired. And you know, I would drink, you know, a cup of coffee or maybe a soda or whatever I was drinking at the time. I don't really drink sodas much now, but the caffeine did nothing for me, absolutely nothing. And this pregnancy, I get up, I have a cup of coffee, I go to the gym, you know, I'm in the gym 5-6 days a week. You know, I run around with my toddler all day, I clean, you know, and I'm not working. I work from home, so it's just, it's so different than the first one. And I'm so thankful and I'm so blessed that I have so much energy because last time, girl, forget about it. All I wanted to do was lay my butt down on the couch. Something that I did not have by any means in my last pregnancy, but I have pretty prominent in this pregnancy, are these little bumps, red bumps on my legs. And they look like when you get razor bumps from shaving. They look like that, but I get them so much and they're like, I don't want to say they're all over my legs, but I mean, I probably have more than 6 on each leg, and I've never had razor bumps, maybe 1 or 2, like once in a while. So this is completely different for me, but I have bumps like all over my legs and it's so weird. So I've been using the same razor. God, it's a men's razor with, you know, where you replace like the heads on it. I've been using that razor for a year, I think it's been that long. So it's not like I've changed anything where it would cause something like that. I don't know if this pregnancy has made my skin extra sensitive. I'm not quite sure, but whatever it is, it's irritating because my skin scars really easily. So those little bumps are leaving scars on my legs. So I want to try to buy some like bio oil and try to put that on my legs and see if that gets rid of the scarring. I don't know what else to do. So I'm gonna try to start moisturizing my legs more and see if that helps, but I don't really know what to do. But during my 11 and 12 week of pregnancy, I hadn't had any weird cravings. I think the most thing I craved was like Mexican food, but that's not abnormal for me because Mexican food is my favorite. And so it wasn't weird that I was craving that, but I wanted like Taco Bell. I wanted like that fatty, like super Americanized like tacos. That's what I was wanting. I didn't eat any of it, but that's what I was like craving. I would try to satisfy my cravings by making tacos at home or things like that, like a healthier option. But for some reason, that's what I wanted. I don't know why. I don't think I ever craved Taco Bell. I don't know anybody who craves Taco Bell, but this girl did. And you know who had really weird cravings was my husband, not even me. I didn't crave, I told you guys, I just craved like Taco Bell or whatever, which isn't that weird. But Josue literally, this might not sound that weird. Maybe other people do this, but to me, I've never seen him do this before, so it was super weird. We were sitting down and we made like one of those like at-home pizzas, you know, you pop in the oven and it's done in like 15 minutes or whatever. We made one of those pizzas, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of these. They're pickles, but they're called wickles, and they're like spicy pickles, and they're really delicious. But he wanted those with his pizza, so we did cheese pizza, okay? He puts hot sauce on his pizza and then puts pickles on it. I don't know, that just was like so weird to me. He was like, "Want some pickles?" And I'm like, I'm like, no, I'm okay. Thanks anyways. But I don't know, maybe it's not that weird. It was just weird for me because I've never seen him do that. So anyways, I think he's the one getting all the weird cravings and I'm just eating regular stuff. Okay, now since I'm done telling you guys all the symptoms of my pregnancy, I'm gonna show you guys my little bump. It's starting to show a little bit more now, and it's starting to look a little bit more like a bump and less like that I'm chubby. So let me show you guys. Okay, here's my bump with a shirt on to the side. Okay, here's my bump, and I just have a sports bra on, but it's starting to get really rounded down here. And these lines are from my maternity pants. I just folded them down. And then to the side. Started to come in right down there. But that's pretty much it for this pregnancy update. For week 13, which will be coming probably sometime next week for week 13 and 14, I did go visit the doctor, and I'm gonna discuss that in that video for you guys, because technically I went to the doctor during my 13th week of pregnancy, not during 11 and 12. So I'll be discussing that with you guys too. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys in next week's pregnancy update. Bye.